Welcome into your zodiac reading. I am so happy to have you here. My subscribers, you know I love you. Welcome back. And if you're new, just finding the channel, I welcome you in. I do believe anyone that clicks on this video, it's for a reason. There's something here for you, whether it's the whole message and that really resonates, or there's something really valuable, one piece of it that you'll take away. Stick till the end to find out, okay? So we're going to start off the zodiac readings with the tea leaf message, and then we'll get the tarot for an overall message. We'll look at the archetypes of the people involved. That's you and your person. We'll look at the telltale cards that give physical descriptors. They'll give locations in the world. They'll give preferences, likes and dislikes. Then we'll finish up with some zodiac charms, letter initials, and channeled songs from your person, okay? It's a very full reading. At the end of the reading, I do single card pulls currently for you. So anyone that likes the video and then subscribes to the channel, and then in the comments, you tell me that you've liked, subscribed, and ask for a card, just card please, or card. In the next video of the same type, say if you're watching the Aries video, then in the very next Aries video, I look back and anyone that requested in the last one, I read them a card, okay? It's a free service that I do to connect one-on-one with you for as long as I can. So go ahead and ask for your card in the comments if you'd like that. And remember, it is only for the very next video of the same type. And you can do that in all of my different videos that you watch, all of my zodiacs and my twin flame mirror messages. I do those. So make sure and ask for your card if you'd like one. Please hit the like on the video. I genuinely appreciate that energy exchange. Thank you so much. You can skip this message in future if you've heard it and you don't want to keep hearing it. You can go to the timestamp and go directly to the message. I am doing it in a channeled format. I meditate before the message first and get right into the message each time now, and it's more channeled in the beginning, so it's kind of a new format. I hope you enjoy it. I love you guys, and let's go see what Spirit has to say. Welcome to the Sagittarius reading for February 2022. I am so glad that you're here. Welcome to my subscribers. You know I love you. And welcome to new people finding the channel. I'm so glad you found the reading. I believe that if you're here, there's a reason. The whole message might be for you, or there could be just something valuable that you take from it. You're going to have to discern that. Okay, so channeling before I got started, kind of sitting in the smoke from the Palo Santo. The first thing I saw was a big Ferris wheel, and but not the Ferris wheel with like the two seats that face forward. There's a Ferris wheel that has like 4 seats where 2 people face each other, and it's kind of an enclosed gondola car, and that's all the way around the wheel. Which I usually get images of cards, but that's the first thing I got. And what I'm getting for that is a Wheel of Fortune energy, where there's the fate of multiple people involved, not just 2 people. But because those cars hold 4 people, I'm getting like there's more like 4 people involved in the situation whose fate kind of is linked somehow. Then I got the Queen of Swords in the form of Queen of Spades from like a poker deck, and she's got a flower on her cheek. It was the line drawing queen, just like you would see in a regular poker deck. She's got like a black rose kind of on her cheek. So I'm kind of wondering if someone has like a rose tattoo somewhere. But anyway, that's for someone, not for everyone. And And then I got the two of wands, also in the form of a poker card, which is weird. And then I got 3 kings, also from a poker deck, and it didn't really show me which ones. I just saw the flash of king, king, king. Almost like you have the card spread and you can just see the kings in the corner. I saw a red and 2 blacks, but I don't think it matters. 3 kings. So 3 masculine energies and a feminine energy here involved, I think, in this situation. Now, they don't all have to be romantic partners, but I think there's an involvement somehow. And I think that their fate is kind of somehow intertwined. And the 2 of Swords, I'm really getting this choice vibe. Like, which choice do I make? And the Queen of Swords and the 2 of Swords, that's very interesting. Because I almost saw the line drawing of the Queen, like have her sword come down and make a slash motion. Which I've never seen a card animate before. That was interesting. So what I'm getting here is a feminine energy that needs to make a choice. I feel like there's at least 2 masculines involved that are romantic interests. And there might be another masculine involved that's an outside party, but an important person in either the feminine or the masculine, one of the masculines' lives. But someone very involved in the decision-making process or in the journey of these people. And I see this feminine energy, this Queen of Swords, like getting ready to slash. It's like almost getting ready to make a decision, but the 2 of Swords has her kind of hung up, like, I'm not sure which choice to make. There's a lot of masculine energy around this feminine energy. And in the Queen of Swords, she is in a bit of masculine energy, because the Queen of Swords just kind of carry, masculine energy of that decision making and being very clear, very communicative and very forthright in how she's feeling. I don't get a negative aspect from that any of the cards, actually. I didn't get a negative aspect from the kings either. I don't feel that. So let's see what the cards have for us in a minute. I'm going to start with a tea leaf message. I like to do that. This may or may not be hooked up to your tarot message. We'll find out. Sometimes it's an extra message from Spirit. Sometimes it's actually related. Okay. So we got grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. Dog barking, advice from a friend. That might be where that extra king is coming in. I don't really feel like 3 romantic interests. I just feel like there's someone in or around this. It could be a brother, father, best friend, something. Broken bridge. So unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Fly, a period of ill health or depression. We got wealth and we got club. The wealth is bolts. Nuts, like nuts and bolts. It's just really nuts. It's like wealth is instrumental here. Money is instrumental in some way in making things work. Because when you have bolts, they like glue things together and make things work. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Someone is maybe dealing with some depression here, and there's a problem here. Someone, I feel like advice from a friend has maybe come awry. Like maybe someone followed some bad advice here. I feel like maybe this third male influence, or I should say masculine influence. Let's not say male. because this energy, it could be any gender. But I feel like this advice from a friend, this outside masculine influence in this party, is paying a lot, with fly here, paying a lot of attention, like fly on the wall, and maybe interjecting negativity into the situation. I feel like there is a broken bridge here. Someone has maybe cut off communication, and a problem has worsened. And someone trying to make you do something against your will. I think this one masculine energy, I don't feel like it's ill intentions, but it could be bad advice. You know, some people give you bad advice with good intentions. And it could be that someone is talking about money being too much of a factor. Like, this male influence, this really could be a father figure for this feminine. Basically saying, you know, go for the person that's going to give you the most financial stability, because, you know, those are the nuts and bolts of life. Financial stability, that's what makes your life work. But I'm definitely seeing that advice maybe not being the best and causing a break between some people. And, you know, this trying to make someone do something against your will, it's almost like someone putting heavy pressure with that advice. And this situation does require careful handling with the grasshopper here. It's delicate. You know, this bridge is not all the way broken, but the center is kind of knocked out. It could be rebuilt. But there's a storm right now in this situation. So let's go ahead, and I feel like this is going to relate to the tarot. Doesn't always, but I feel like it definitely does this time. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Money is kind of the root of all evil when it comes to relationships, if you really think about it, because, I mean, if you're in the right relationship, you guys can hustle together and you can earn money and make what you need. But if you get into a relationship because of money, you can get into a very bad situation. It's just something to think about, you know, because you can make more money, can't manufacture love where it isn't, or chemistry where it isn't, or the right, you know, balance where it isn't. It's like a house. Look at the 10 of coins here to start, and again, money. It's like a house. You know, you can buy a dilapidated house and take it down to the studs and you know, painstakingly make it beautiful again and make it just brand new and fantastic and exactly what you want it to be. But you can't change the location of that house very easily. Not very many people successfully do that. It kind of is where it is. And so, you know, the money, the intrinsic part of it can always be changed, but where you're at in your relationship or in your home, you know, you can't necessarily change that so well. It's just something to think about if this is an issue for you. But we have the 10 of coins here. And I'm sorry, I meant to mention you did not get, Sagittarius, did not get a January reading. I was out for several weeks, and rather than just try and catch up, I'm just carrying on where I left off in the zodiacs, and I'm just going forward there. So you guys are one of the first ones to get a February reading. So 10 of coins, the Tower, the 4 of swords. So we've got a bunch of cards here to start out. The Lovers and the Page of Wands. Okay. Again, this is for Sagittarius cross watchers, Sagittarius placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 5th house are the ones that I would look at the most. Any combination of those things, the different signs, can give you a bigger picture. So watch your other placements or your person's other placements if you know them. And just make sure you're only watching what you're guided to, though. If something doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. You are not the ugly stepsister in the Cinderella story. You are Cinderella. The shoe's going to fit you if it's for you. Don't try and make it fit, you know. in any collective reading. Let's be careful. If you find yourself going, well, this fits and this doesn't fit, well, part of that message may be for you. Part of it may be for someone else because it is a collective. So just be careful. I want you to come away with good mental health. And if it's taking away from you, click off of the reading. Yeah. Okay. So we got 10 of coins and the Tower and the 4 of Swords. I've got the Lovers and the Page of Wands I'm going to put over here. So I definitely see a very money motivated or money oriented person in this card. You're a masculine energy. I also see the Tower here where there's this beautiful big bold golden tower here where the top is popped off. But the whole rest of the tower is intact. So it's like building up something somewhat with someone here that is very, very financially solid and beautiful. But something happens and the top blows off of that and you realize that maybe this is not for you. And then there's the 4 of Swords here, which is about recuperating from that Tower moment. Now, the Knight of Swords is in the background here, kind of in dream state. And it's almost like someone might have had a dream that blew the top off of this tower. Someone might have actually been like getting downloads in the dream state. Knight of Swords is about swift communication, and that could be spirit coming in and communicating to you through a dream state. No, that could also be a daydream state, okay? Not all of us. I don't really dream very often. It's really, really rare, but I do daydream. And I do get downloads that way. And that's super valid too. When you start to understand and trust your intuition, you'll understand that you get downloads all kinds of different ways. You just have to learn to separate out like your worry and your fears and your ego from your intuition. But when you start to be able to do that, you get more information and from more sources in different manners. The 4 of Swords is really, it's a 3 and an ace, which 3 of Swords is something really painful. And the ace is clarity. These 3 swords are only halfway there and they're kind of buried in the ground over here. And they're at different levels too. They're at different heights. So it's almost this over focus on finance and building material in the material world, building up wealth and home and status. I'm getting status. This over focus on status and how you look. 6 of Wands type energy, you know, really worried about how you look and what you have and what you can hold in your hand. I'm also getting, I'm sorry, but I'm also getting this masculine energy involved here as being the one to put most of the finance into the relationship, okay? So whether you're male or female, it's someone in a very masculine, a very kind of controlling energy, being the one to put most of the finance and or the tangible assets into the relationship, but like almost holding back something like a carrot. Almost holding back. I'm hearing, I'll marry you if you do this. I'll marry you if you do that. And then that'll unlock your key to the finances kind of thing. I'm taking care of you, but I'm not going to marry you unless I get this or you do this or something like that. It's very manipulative kind of energy. And it might not be that particular situation, but I'm getting a very manipulative kind of feel with this 10 of coins. And like there's this, and this tower, if you'll notice, it's like in the clouds. Look at the base of that tower. It's in the clouds. It's not grounded. It's like a dream of this beautiful, stable home that feels secure. It's very secure looking. But like the top has just been popped off of it. Like all of a sudden there's this awakening about the situation. So I feel like in dream state or in daydream state, this feminine energy here has gotten downloads about this situation, and like this is really never going to be what I want it to be. And over here we have the Lovers and the Page of Wands. This feminine energy wants to take action towards love, to a lover, not a miser. And I think that's where we're getting this multiple kings energy that came in the beginning. I think that she has a couple of options here. I think there's an option to this 10 of Coins person that is kind of throwing the carrot out there about stability. I think they have a lot. I don't think they're necessarily over generous with the feminine, though. I think they use it as bait. And then, or another, a lover, more of a soulmate energy that might not have that financial stability as the carrot, right? So let's draw more cards and see who comes out here. But I mean, I see this feminine is actually kind of wanting to take action towards something more passionate and less cold, less calculated. Page of Cups here. Yeah. Page of Cups. What else do we get for Sagittarius and Sagittarius cross watchers? And we got the Four of Coins. Yeah, for sure, that energy. And then give me two over here on the other side for this Lovers. And we got the King of Pentacles here. There's one of our kings. And then what else do we get on that side? This is a very different feel than this 10 of Coins over here. I don't feel like the one over here with the financial stability, strength. There's another soulmate card. I don't feel like this gentleman over here, this masculine energy over here that's got the money, that's got the finances and the tangible stability, necessarily has the well-being of the feminine energy here in mind. I think it's more manipulative and calculating to get what they want. I think this person is very self-centered and very self-focused. I just want to separate this out a little bit because I feel these two storylines going on in the same situation. I feel like we got one of our kings over here, which is kind of represented in that 10 of Coins, but I don't really feel like they're at a true king level in any way. I just feel like they have the tangible stability to kind of present themselves that way. They're trying to, he's got like a sultan's hat on here. He's trying to present himself strong, but I don't think emotionally or in any really valid way he's a true king. I think he's trying to kind of present himself as a true king. And then over here we got the King of Pentacles, and we got the Strength over with the Lovers and this Page of Wands. On this side, on this other option for this feminine energy, we got a king that is truly stable. Now this is a real king, the King of Coins here. This is someone that it may also be financially stable. I don't think they peacock it like this guy over here. I mean, this guy, look at his crown. It's more earthen. It's got leaves on it, and you know, like it's more kind of plant-based. It's earthy. This person is more earthy. They're more grounded. I feel like this other person is more generous in nature. I feel like they're very loyal with the wolf here, and the connection towards this with the deer here is more spiritually guided. I feel like this is someone that could really enjoy nature and be less showy about what he has or what he's capable of than the one in the 10 of Coins over here that kind of has been dangling something in front of this feminine energy. And we got the Strength card here. This person has a lot of inner strength, and I think is a soul match for this feminine, because we got the, you know, the Lovers here and the Strength card. These are both soulmate markers for me. That can encompass twin flames if you're in a twin flame connection, but it also could just be a soulmate connection. It's really a strong soul tie. Whereas over here, clarifying this, we got the Page of Cups and the Four of Coins. Well, Page of Cups is kind of a real immaturity in emotion. This person is not emotionally mature or able to express emotion very well. They just are kind of stunted in that way a little bit. I think they try and show off. Like, again, look at this person's clothing, how showy they are. I think this person peacocks. They like try and show off, but they're actually emotionally fairly immature. And then we've got the Four of Coins here, and this person is kind of miserly. They're greedy. They hold back. They have a lot. Look at that treasure chest full of pentacles. But this person holds back, and they use their resources to manipulate. I mean, this person may be offering like travel. They're on a ship and there's a globe here. So this person may have offered, oh, I'm going to take you here. I'm going to take you there. We're going to do this together. We're going to do that together. But it's very much on this person's terms, in this person's good grace. It's never going to be the two of them together as a team. It's always going to be, I'm the leader, you're the follower, I'm in charge, you do what I say. Very much the energy I'm getting here. And I feel like this feminine getting clarity here. And then just realizing that this maybe is not the best choice for her. Even though she may have like a male authority figure or a masculine authority figure. It could be a mom or a mom figure who's in very masculine energy too. It doesn't have to be a woman. But there's someone kind of, she looks at, and again, she is relative. Let's just take gender out of it. Put the people where you need to put them. But I definitely see like the feminine energy here that we're reading for. And I really feel like we're reading for a feminine energy. I feel like she is the Queen of Swords trying to make a choice. What am I going to cut out of my life? I have to go one direction or the other with the Two of Swords. Just not sure. Just feeling like I'm not having enough information on which way to go yet. But there's someone counseling her to go this direction because of the finances, because of the stability. And you never know what that person's motivations are. This person that is coming up as a king or someone of masculine authority in this feminine's life, or just someone she looks up to too. It doesn't have to be like a father or a grandfather, mother, grandmother. Someone that she sees as wise, almost like a Hierophant type feeling. You don't know their life circumstance and everything that they've been through in their life. Maybe they've had a lot of lack consciousness. Maybe they went through big periods of poverty and they're trying to watch out for this feminine, and they're counseling, you know, I want to make sure you're stable in your life. But sometimes people put too much emphasis on the tangible, the financial, and not enough on the love. Because this person is very stable too, but they might not like flash it as much as this person. That's just something to think about. Let's get more. Give me another card, one more card about, I want to know about this masculine energy on this side. I want to know more about the masculine energy on this side. The Sun. I want to know more about the masculine energy on this side. Yeah. Okay, we've got the Hermit. It's interesting. And what do we have for bottom of the deck energy here? The Ace of Wands. So look, when we're looking at this person over here, when I'm seeing this dream state come up, and I'm seeing this kind of revelation, Spirit's trying to tell you something here. Spirit's trying to blow the top off of this tower here for this feminine. We got the sun here. Sometimes the sun is about happiness, but I'm getting illumination with this one. I'm getting, look at this person made of gold. And look at the face of that person is very cold. It is very cold. This person, I feel like, is promising ultimate happiness. But I feel like the sun that they're promising is kind of a mask. I think there's a coldness underneath it. And I feel like illumination coming in about this situation for this feminine. Let me get a couple of oracles on this one. I'm going to use the Island Time Wellness decks. I'm really ready to pull. Let me shuffle a little bit first. Okay. Get me some oracle cards on this side, on this masculine energy. Okay, so we got date and we got clock. Okay. Okay, so we got date and we got clock. And what I get from this is this person might be really pressuring this feminine energy to like set some kind of date. Make a decision. Set a date. And then clock here. Look, this takes time, but I feel like there's a time element here where this person is almost giving like an ultimatum. Like, I want to know, you know, there's no time. There's no time. This, you know, salespeople are taught to use pressure techniques in which they remove the element of having time to think. And, you know, a really huge sales tactic people use, if you'll ever notice, if you click on clickbait or something, like an ad on Facebook or whatever, and they're giving you this great deal, which this person is kind of saying, I'm offering you this great deal, but it's not going to last. And there's like a countdown clock and it gives you 30 minutes to make your choice or you're going to miss out on the deal. That's actually, it's a manipulation. It's a pressure tactic to get you to do something that you normally wouldn't maybe do. And I'm feeling like this pressure tactic to set some kind of date here, in some kind of time frame, like you're going to do this on my time frame, because if you have too much time to think, I think you might back out. Let me see. I want to get one more oracle card here. It's a pressure tactic. It's a salesman mentality. And this person actually could have made their money by using that tactic in business. And so they're using that in their personal life as well. Maybe that's just their ML. Don't ever fall for that. If someone tells you I'll give you this great deal, but you're only going to have 30 minutes, that is complete manipulation. Don't ever fall for it. You don't need that thing that much to be manipulated like that. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. Wedding rings, okay. Things coming to light with the dragonfly. This person, I feel like, for some of you, there is a pressure to set a date for a wedding. Like, this person is saying, it's dangling the carrot. Like, if you marry me, you're going to get X, Y, and Z. Do what I want you to do. Do it in the time frame I want you to do it in. But with dragonfly here, things coming to light, finding out, I just feel like you're figuring it out. The feminine energy here is figuring out this tactic. Illumination here with the sun. I think this feminine is actually taking a real good look at what's going to make her happy. And not just so much about what she's being counseled to do financially. Because let's face it, a relationship is not a business transaction. It's not. Your relationships are your biggest opportunity for growth in this lifetime, and you want to be with someone, you're going to help each other grow. And money is not the basis of life. Money is a tool. Money is something you use to enjoy your experience here, to go through your experience, your human experience, but the experience is what you're here for. And love is the basis of the experience. Let's say some wands here. And it's coming out, connecting, but it's like right on top of this Four of Swords here, this taking a break to really understand the truth here. Where's your passion lying? I mean, here's the Page of Wands over here on this side. The Page of Wands is holding the Ace of Wands here, and the Ace of Wands is all about a new beginning, but it's scary. I think this feminine energy has been kind of indoctrinated into follow the money and maybe by this authority figure or person that of respect. And it's like going towards her passion. There's this big dragon in the background of the Ace of Wands. It's like almost scary to take this leap over here, because I think this feminine has been indoctrinated. This is the right way to go, but is this where the happiness is going to be? This feels very controlling. Does she want to spend her life being controlled? And we got over here clarifying this side, the Hermit energy. You know, this person may be pulled back right now. This person may not even be available right now. Maybe there's some reason that this other lover, this person, maybe they're not on scene yet. Maybe she hasn't met this person yet. Or maybe they are off doing their own thing, getting some new perspective about their own life right now. And it's like, it's almost like take this or have nothing feeling, because if this person isn't available, they're kind of cut out of the scene right now. And if this is the only thing available, it's like go for this or be on my own until something like this comes for me, and who knows when that's going to be. And that is kind of a scary leap. I want to get some oracle cards about this person over here so we understand it better. King of Wands is under the deck here, that creative, passionate individual that I'm seeing here. And here's our second king. Two of Wands, choice. And this Page of Coins. There is worry, there is a lack mentality that I think has been instilled in this feminine energy with this Page of Coins here. I don't want to be left with nothing. This king could be presenting as a Page of Coins too. They might not be showing everything that they have. And this pulled back state too. Let me get some more oracles so I understand them better. Okay, deal breakers. Stork. Two more, please. List and adhere to your deal breakers. The universe will support you to stay true to you. New addition or ideas are manifesting. Children, family, good news, inspiration. And you know, inspiration is coming up on top of the Page of Wands, which is about inspiration, passion. A new idea, sparking a new idea, a new addition, a new idea. And, you know, the universe, talking about the universe supporting, staying true to yourself. I think that if the feminine really looks at it, she'll understand that even if this person isn't readily available right now, this kind of connection really is what will help her stay true to herself and what she wants in her life. Good news, ideas manifesting. I just feel like this is a better option, even though no, you hang up is what we get, even though, I mean, this is kind of what she's been schooled to, but the you hang up, lengthy, exciting conversations, a lot of talk. I think conversations are coming up for this King of Coins person with this feminine. Should she take this step back, I feel like some really good communication where you just don't want to stop talking to this person. this soul connection feeling with the lovers on this side, into each other, meaningful, giddy, a lot in common. I just feel like there's a better way than this way for her. I feel like there is someone over here that's not like in her face. Maybe pulled back a little bit with the Hermit. Maybe because she's looking like she's going in this direction. Let me get another one here. Whoops. It's a plan. Okay, so this person may be kind of strategizing. Getting asked out, text message or call. So this person is thinking about coming forward and contacting, making solid plans with the feminine, talking again. It could be there is a break in communication right now with this person, but I don't feel like it's going to last. We got no you hang up, getting us asked out, text message or call with intent to date, texting, reconnecting with someone. A lot of communication on this side coming up. So if this person is pulled back from you and this feels like your only option right now, take a second pause, because I feel like this King of Coins person, this lover, soulmate energy is coming back around. Okay, Sagittarius or cross-watchers of Sagittarius. I feel like this person is, with Judgment here, is really about to see the light on this situation. I feel like the feminine is about to see the light there too. And with the Six of Coins, I feel like this is a much more balanced option. A much more balanced option. Okay, let's look at the archetypes for the people involved here. I am going to get 3. We're going to get 1 for each of the people here because we do have a bit of a triangle. I don't always do that, but when there are 2 energies so prevalent for another energy where there's a triangle here like that, I do like to get 3 archetypes. So we'll get those. Let's get these cards out. Have a clean space to work from. Okay. So we're going to use the Wild Unknown cards. I use the Wild Unknown Archetype deck and the Wild Unknown Spirit Animal deck for this, usually. So we're going to get 3 cards, 1 for each of the people in this triangle, and then we'll get a clarifier for each. We'll talk about them. Stay tuned till the end. You're going to get really good information now. We're going to be doing these. Then we're going to be doing the telltale cards, which are all kinds of descriptors. It could be physical descriptors, location, preferences, about the people involved here. They don't all need to resonate either. They're just to give you that aha moment about who you're dealing with. And then we'll do zodiacs and those zodiac signs and letter initials. And we'll, I think I'm going to end differently. I usually do song lyrics, but for this triangle situation, I think I'm going to just pull an oracle card for each person. I don't usually do it this way. This is very different, but I'm actually going to name out each person, the feminine, that 10 of Pentacles person, and that King of Pentacles person. We're going to look at them, and I'm going to draw an oracle card for each to end that up, rather than the lyrics today, because I feel like that's more valuable for you. Okay, I'm not putting the archetype cards in any order. You have to figure out who is who. Only you know your connections. You could be the feminine energy. You could be one of the masculine energies. I don't know who you are. Most people are probably the feminine energy, but I'm not going to make the assumption that you all are, because that would just be silly. Okay. That flipped and flipped back. So we've got the womb. As soon as I say I'm not going to make the assumption anyone's anyone, I got a very female card out. Anyway, the womb, the bridge. We saw the broken bridge at the very beginning. So this person could be someone that there's a breaking communication with. Could be, could not be. I don't know. And then the third one is the shapeshifter. Okay. It's funny, as soon as I say I'm not going to do something in my head, I get a story. But I'm still going to leave it up to you, who's who. All right, give me one spirit animal for the womb person. One spirit animal card for the womb person. Clarify the womb person for me. Clarify the womb person for me. Okay, we got the lion. And then clarify the bridge person for me. Clarify the bridge person for me. Clarify the bridge person for me. Clarify the bridge person. Give me the right card too. Okay. The bee. Okay. Clarify the shapeshifter for me. Who is the shapeshifter here? In this triangle, who is the shapeshifter? Cards keep trying to come out and then don't. No. There it is. And we got the vulture. Okay. All right, so let's look at person one here. I'm going to separate this out a little bit more. Person one here got the womb and the lion. So the first person here, I would say, carries very feminine energy because of the womb. Clearly, that's the part of a dynamic that would have a womb. I think that this person is very nurturing. They're very loving. This person is very creative. They love to create. I feel like they're very colorful, and I feel like they have a lot of spark. I feel like this is the type of person that probably grows things. They might be a mother. They might be a gardener. They might be a farmer or a rancher. But there's definitely this idea that this person starts with a tiny seed and they bring something beautiful to creation. With the lion here, this person has a lot of strength. This person could be a fire sign or a Leo, but really this is about strength. This is about, I feel like this person might be physically very beautiful. I feel like this person is very protective of whatever they're nurturing. So if they have a child that they're nurturing, an animal, plants, flowers, an idea, a project, a relationship, if this person is in the way of nurturing something, they will protect it like no one else. Okay. With the bridge person over here, I'm seeing someone that is really, really good at diplomacy. I'm seeing someone that is really good at extending kind of the olive branch. They're really good at understanding people and what they need in order to work together. I would say this person would be an amazing facilitator. I feel like they would be a negotiator. I feel like I'm almost seeing like a hostage negotiator for the police, where they're the one that can really talk someone down and bring them to a better place. This could be also someone that deals like with people that are upset, getting them to a better place. They could be a mediator, but they're definitely someone that likes to bridge that gap between people. This could be a counselor of some sort. This is someone that brings situations and people together into a more harmonious place so they can work together. For sure. With the bee here, this person is very industrious. I feel like they're very bright and sunny. I do feel like they have a bit of sting to them, but I think they would reserve that for a very last option. I don't think they're someone to mess with. However, I think they got a real long fuse. If you provoke them, it's probably not going to feel real good. But I do feel like they're the kind of person that will really work hard to make things work. And I feel like they get a lot of satisfaction. I feel like they have beautiful results that come out of, really sweet results that come out of what they do. Over here, the shapeshifter, I can't say it, shapeshifter, and the vulture here. This person is very changeable. The shapeshifter person is someone that can appear one way to one person and another way to another person. It's like being two-faced but 10-faced. So this person knows how to draw just different aspects out to the surface of themselves and appear whatever way is going to be most beneficial in this situation. That can be a good thing. But here I'm not getting such a great connotation when we put it with the vulture, because the vulture is someone that kind of circles around a dying situation, and they're doing that for their benefit because they know that something's going to die and they're going to be able to feast off that bones, right? So I feel like this person kind of at heart is maybe a vulture. You know, there may be an opportunist at heart. But with the shapeshifter here, they know how to mask it. And I'm not getting great energy from this person, okay? Just honestly. That's not an awesome combination. But that's who we're dealing with, the three people here. Like, that shapeshifter is definitely one that's hard to see who they really are underneath, because they are so good at shapeshifting, at appearing the way that they think will be most advantageous. Okay. So let's look at the telltale cards for the people in this connection. This could be any of the three people. And any descriptors here, remember, they don't all need to resonate. These are just to give you some kind of link to let you know that, hey, this reading is really for me. Okay, so someone in this triangle could be from the Middle East or have connections. They might have business dealings in the Middle East. They could be, have oil dealings, I guess. I'm hearing oil. But they also could do business in Dubai or something like that. I'm hearing Dubai. And then Dubai is in the Middle East. Yes, yeah. I've never been there. Don't. But yes. Okay, I'm hearing that. So they don't necessarily have to have heritage there, though they could. They could live there. They could be from there, or they could have dealings there in some way, some connection. Play sports. So someone in this triangle here plays sports. I'm hearing soccer, and I'm hearing cricket, I'm hearing basketball. Bi-curious, so someone here could be kind of interested in same sex or opposite sex, if they're, depending on how they identify. They're maybe curious in both. Someone has daddy or mommy vibes very much. With that womb, that doesn't surprise me. I feel like daddy or mommy vibes with the womb person. Coffee, beer, or wine snob. Someone is just very singular in their tastes about one of those beverages. They like what they like, and they're just snobby about anything else. Someone might be quite the environmentalist. I really get that with that King of Pentacles person. I really got very earthy energy with that person. Trustworthy. Okay, someone is trustworthy. Someone has short hair. Someone is quite the introvert. They're not a big people person. Someone loves public displays of affection. That's just kind of their thing. They love to hold hands or kiss or just touch, that little public connection. It's okay to have that physical connection in public. I'm not saying anything wild, but I'm just saying that touch connection. Someone is currently married. Okay. Someone is kind of forgetful, not great with the details, remembering the details. Someone gets mistaken for aloof. I've never pulled this one out before in all the times I've done readings. So there's someone here that has kind of a reserved exterior when people first meet them. Like maybe they're a little bit quiet and people mistake that for aloof. I made this one because I used to get that myself a lot. People would think that I was cold because I'm an empath, and when I walk into a new situation, I really hang back, and I used to anyway. I don't really do it so much anymore. But I would just hang back and kind of take in the room and like measure up the room and try and understand the energy of the people in the room before I really interacted much. I've gotten much better at filtering for myself and not needing to do that anymore, but that used to be my MO, and so a lot of people thought that I was kind of snobby because I'd be a little bit quiet, and just nothing could be further from the truth. But this mistaken for aloof thing is like that. Like you're a little bit quiet at first for some reason, you have a reason for it, but then, you know, when people get to know you, you're open and happy and, you know, different type of person. Tendency to numb pain. So someone could have some pain issues that they're working through, and they use like drugs, alcohol, sex, food, whatever, to numb that as a distraction so they don't have to deal with it. Road trips. Someone likes the road trips. Highly social. So someone might be very social. So we have someone here that was an introvert, and we have someone here that's quite the opposite of that. Intimate gatherings. Someone really prefers like a few close friends over a big party of people. Sensitive. Comfortable appearance. Like someone, when you see them, they just kind of draw you in. They make you feel comfortable. You're just easy to talk to, you know, they're not intimidating. And then we've got urbanite. Someone likes to live in the city. Someone way prefers the city over like a suburb or country or something. Someone is definitely like a person in charge, lead, manager, owner, CEO, something like that. There might be a connection to Ohio. Two left feet. Someone can't dance. They have never learned. Someone wants marriage for sure. I think we saw that. Does not need to work. So someone here has enough money that they don't need to work, or enough, you know, resources where that's not necessary for them. And then we have someone with long hair. I'm going to go ahead and wrap that up there. And we'll look at zodiacs. Okay. I'm going to shake them up under the table because it's loud. So the first zodiacs we got were Aries and Taurus and Gemini. So Aries, Taurus, and Gemini could be high placements for you or the people involved here. And of course, Sagittarius, that's what we're reading for, and Sagittarius cross watchers. Well, let's get letter initials. These could spell out your initials, your person's initials, someone else's initials that's close to you. Could spell out a word, a location. Okay. Okay, so I got UH, and I heard Utah from that. AD. Someone could be in advertising, and we got a Z, and we got an O. We got an F. We got an S. An R. I'm hearing Farsi. Someone could speak Farsi, and we have Middle East too. I-M-E, rhyme. Someone could be a poet. I know that's not how you spell it. And N. Okay, so we got double E's here. Someone could have two E's in their name, like Colleen, C-O-L-E-E-N, or Steve, S-T-E-V-E, that kind of thing. or their first and last name could start or end with E, both. I'm seeing Adam. I'm seeing Z-E-E, and I don't know why. That used to be a brand of paper towels. Isn't that dumb? Okay, but they might resonate with someone in some other way. I'm definitely seeing rum here. Someone might like to drink rum. I'm seeing sim too. Like someone could have something to do with simulations. Like maybe they run simulations on something. Rims too. Like someone might wear either rimmed or rimless glasses, but maybe that's like significant in the glasses that you wear. You might have someone in your life or know someone who has multiple sclerosis, because I'm hearing multiple sclerosis. Someone, maybe someone close to you, like a parent or a family member. And UHO, I don't really know what that is in reference to. UHO, maybe it's a university. Maybe it's an organization. UHO, but I'm hearing UHO. I'm hearing a Middle Eastern name that starts with HAD, like Hada or Had. HAD, starts with an HAD. Someone also might really like Hafiz, which is a poet. And I saw rhyme earlier too. Now I'm seeing Hafiz, Hafiz. It's a poet that I really like. Yeah, it's even spelled out here. That might be significant for someone. Someone's name might be Dean. Or have Dean in it, like Aldine, something like that. Dina. Demi. Someone's nickname might have been Demi, like like little, Demi, little. See. Keep getting these E's. Dean, Deem too. Okay, I'm going to let you do what you will with those initials. You'll know whose initials are involved. I feel like I'm missing something that's important. Hold on. I feel like I'm missing something. Someone might have the, someone might invest in gold, actually invest in gold, like they have money, like stocks in gold or something, or they converted a bunch of money into gold and have it like in a safe or something like that. I'm definitely seeing that. Someone really values gold, like the actual mineral, the metal. Someone also might be able to read auras, kind of, I'm hearing too. Okay. All right. So the last thing I'm going to do here, I am going to, I'm just going to make markers. I'm going to use rose quartz for the feminine. I'm going to use the green calcite for the King of Pentacles person. And I'm going to use the tiger eye for that 10 of Pentacles person. Okay. And I'm just going to get a card for each. So this is the feminine. This is the King of Pentacles, the lover energy person. This, the gold, the tiger eye is that more Ten of Pentacles person. Let's get a card for either one of those, or three, I guess, each one of those. Either is not the best one. The feminine energy here, the feminine energy here, the Queen of Swords. We got treading water. Treading water, passive, staying afloat, staying alive. In that Four of Swords energy, just kind of trying to figure out what to do. This King of Pentacles person, the lover energy. That lover's energy. Whoa, that flew. Hold on, where'd it go? Okay. That's interesting. We got the mending card for that person. Fix, heal, rebuild, repair. And we got that broken bridge, and we got that disconnect, current disconnect here, mending. There's something mending with this person. And then that Ten of Pentacles person. Look at what we get there. Sex, craving, need, physical touch. This person might be very sexually motivated. Maybe they're using money to control having that connection with the feminine. I feel like I just want to get one more. I was really seeing these before I started, so I'm going to grab them out. Some Moon Oracle. Give me one for the feminine. See this feminine really in this energy of between lands, just taking a break and trying to figure out what to do, which is, I'm glad that you're doing that. If that's you, or if you're about to do that, I'm glad that you are doing that. You will be, because I feel like you need new perspective here. A win-win outcome is forecast, and there's the like a balance card, like the Justice card. And then for this King of Pentacles energy here with the mending, this person is mending, they're healing, they're trying to rebuild and repair that bridge. Time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. This person could have a Virgo placement, but I'm getting more that this person really wants to invest here. They want to mend this connection. They want to invest in this connection. They are very much willing to give a lot in order to do that. They're very generous. Like I was saying in the reading, this person is very generous energy. Okay, let's get one for the Ten of Pentacles person. Ten of Pentacles person. Ten of Pentacles person. What do we have for them? Oh, flip back. Okay, I feel like that's... Oh, we've got a whole stack. A personal issue reaches resolution. New moon and full moon in Cancer. This person could have a Cancer placement. This person was a Libra, was the one over here too, so there could be a Libra placement for this feminine. But a personal issue reaches resolution, and I just feel like it's more like this Ten of Pentacles person is very personally motivated. That it's a very self-centric energy. And I feel like they're treating this relationship as an issue to be resolved in their life, something to gain, something to attain for themselves, for personal gain. That's just what I'm getting. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, I hope this has helped you. I hope this has resonated. I know that will not resonate for everyone. Check out your other placements if you feel like this wasn't yours, because it's not always your sun placement. That is the one that's going to give you the best information. It can be, but it isn't always. All right, my loves, I'm going to do single card pulls for people that asked in the last Sagittarius reading. So if you would like me to pull you a card for the next Sagittarius reading at the end, I'm more than happy to do that. There are some requirements for me to do that. I need you to like the video and then tell me that you liked it. I need you to subscribe to the channel, tell me that you're subscribed, and then ask for a card. So what I want to see from you is like, subscribe, and card please, or something to that nature. And you're welcome to talk all you want, but those are the things I want you to lead with. So I know that we're having that energy exchange, and I'm happy to pull you that card. All right, and I think I am going to use my Oracle deck for this. Let me move these off. All right, so we're going to start at the bottom with Tanya. Tanya. Okay. Hold on. My card's fixed. Okay. What card would be most helpful for Tanya right now? What's going to give her the most guidance? Okay. We got the Lost card. On the bottom of the deck, we've got Whatever It Takes. Wandering astray and not seeing the way out. So Tanya, there's something that you're not feeling the way out of right now. You feel like you're kind of lost in a maze. Or maybe that you're on kind of an endless cycle that's just never changing. And I think what Spirit here is saying with whatever it takes is you need to do something unconventional. You need to do something different in order to get your way out of this. So whenever you're on a merry-go-round, you know, some kind of endless cycle that just doesn't ever seem to change, you just got to throw a monkey wrench into it to get it to stop and get off that merry-go-round. So sometimes you need to do that by just behaving differently. Change your behavior. You can't change other people's behavior. And so if you're behaving the same way and someone else is behaving the same way and it never changes, the only thing you can change is your own behavior. Change something you're doing. Do something different and get out of that, and you'll get new perspective that way, love. Okay? That's what I'm getting there. The next request is from Holly. Holly. What do we have for Holly today? Hi, Holly. Confusion. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have decision. Okay, so you're confused over a decision that you need to make. You're feeling a little lost as well. Isn't it interesting how, you know, we come together in one video and we have such similarities in the single card pulls. So the last person got lost, you got lost as well, confusion. But I feel like it's time for you to make a decision and bring yourself out of that state of confusion. Sometimes you're the one that has to make it stop. You know, you're the one that has to do it. I feel like it's time for you to make a choice. And understand that whatever choice you make is going to lead you down a path that's going to gain you new lessons, new perspective, new life experience. So don't worry too much about making the right or wrong choice. Just make the choice that you feel intuitively guided to. Okay, love? Let's see who we go to next. Let's see. Who asked for a card? Lynn. Hello, Lynn. Okay. What'd you get? Out with the good. I mean, out with the good. In with the good, out with the bad. Time for a new cycle to begin, Miss Lynn. Cleansing, vanishing the bad stuff, purifying, getting ready for the good stuff. Capture, you know, it's time to make new memories. With capture here, one of the things that I hear is whatever you do, take pictures, because, you know, some people don't take pictures for whatever reason. You know, you don't feel like your hair's right, or you know, you're not dressed the way you want to be dressed today, or the weather's not good enough or whatever. But man, take the pictures. I'm telling you, later in your life, this is what you have to look back on and remember things by. And you're going to have a lot of good coming in for you. So just make sure, and when you're making those memories, snap those pictures, because you're really going to appreciate that later. And when I was younger, I had a really hard time. I never let anyone take my picture. I didn't feel good enough for that. I didn't want anyone to see me, and I didn't want to see myself, because I just didn't feel good enough. And it took me a long time to get to the point where I'm like, yeah, go ahead, take the picture, because now we have memories together, and I want those. So yeah, in with good, out with bad, love. Time for a new cycle for you. I like it. All right, who is next? Let's see. Can I have a card? Louise. Hi, Louise. Nice to see you. Louise. Commune. Oh, I like this. And then bottom of the deck is confusion. Look, you got something that you're confused about, and you don't know the way out of, and you don't know which direction to turn. Really get into some meditation. If prayer is your deal, get into prayer, but whichever way. Okay, no one is saying you have to pray or you have to meditate, but find a way to tap into your own higher self and your guides in spirit and universe. Get quiet. What I always recommend, if you're not good at this, because like some people say I'm not good at meditation or whatever, I recommend getting off somewhere by yourself where no one can hear you and think that you're crazy. Because, you know, people will do that and you're not. But get off somewhere by yourself and just literally act like your guides are right next to you, right in front of you, and talk to them like you're talking to a friend, and tell them all about what's going on with you, and really talk it out till you've said everything you feel like you need to say, because they hear you. Your loved ones crossed over, they hear you. They are all around you all the time. They hear you. Your guides, they hear you. Your angels, they hear you. You know, universe, God, they hear you. And when you talk to them, they like it, and they're going to talk to you back. It's just not in an auditory way. So once you're all talked out, just sit back, close your eyes, and just be quiet. And just listen to what comes in. Listen to that quiet voice that comes in, and that's the answer. But you have to get quiet to hear it, okay? Very nice. All right. The next person that wanted a card. Oh, that's it for this one. Let me look at the other Sagittarius reading, because I had 2 in December. I'm all over the place with my readings. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody, okay? I don't have very many comments here, so. Oh, Odette asked me in the other reading, so we're going to get to her. Odette, my love. Odette. Let's ring her bell. I love my new singing bowl. I mean, I'm really in love with that singing bowl. It's beautiful. Has such a nice tone to it. It's like a higher pitch than some of the, like the other one that I was using. That one wasn't mine. That was my mom's. So. Okay. There's so much happening here. Odette, direction and dark. Negative energy, black magic. Okay, what's happening for you, my love? Are you feeling negative energy around you and you're worried about that? I feel like you are. I feel like you're worried about negative energy, whether it's actually black magic or it's just negative energy. And if you guys need direction or help on what that is, I have a Twin Flame 101 video that you can go look at in my video library that is all about magic when it comes up in tarot. Check that out. It'll clarify it, simplify it, and make it not so scary. Okay. I feel like the direction here, this is all about following the signs, following your guides. Let them lead you. Again, meditate in, you know, talk out what you need to talk out with your guides. Get somewhere off by yourself, just like I was telling the last person. Have that conversation and then listen, and they will tell you what to do about this negative energy as well. If you feel like you need protection, the first thing you can do is sage around, Palo Santo around yourself. Take a salt bath. Really good. If you're still feeling negative energy like coming at you, you can basically cloak yourself in a bubble of white light. That is the best thing to do. And that comes from kind of your solar plexus, from your core. I have a video, Twin Flame 101 video called Grounding and Protecting. Go watch that video and it'll tell you how to protect yourself with a white light. If you want to wear protection, you can use black tourmaline. Get, you know, a pendant or ring or something to carry on your body that's black tourmaline. You can also use onyx. You can use obsidian. Anything red too. Red jasper is good for that. Those really hit your root chakra where your feelings of safety and security are. Qiastolite is good if you're really feeling severely dark energy. And that's like a little brown stone with a black X on it. You don't need much of that either. Just a little piece around you is good. But really, protecting yourself with your own white light energy is going to be the best thing to do. And you can learn to do that and carry that around with you through the day. Okay? But really, get in touch with your guides and talk to them about and listen to the guidance that you're getting. They're going to give you good direction. Okay? All right, that wraps up Sagittarius. I love you guys. I'm so glad you're here. I will see you in the next Sagittarius reading, and hit the like for me. I appreciate that. Hit the subscribe, and we'll see you next time.